everyone, I am Vivekanandan. Today we are going to speak about one indifferent phone call to a car company and how did the car company respond to that customer call. So the company here we are going to speak about is General Motors. In fact, they had their brand as Chevrolet in India. So this General Motors one day received a phone call from a customer saying that my car doesn't like vanilla ice creams. And as expected, the car company did not take this customer call very seriously. And the customer also knew this, that they are not going to take it seriously. And because of this, after a few days, he again raises the complaint, and that too in written form. So the car company thinks, okay, there should be something serious about it, but maybe so let us check it. And what the car company does is they sends an engineer to this customer's home. And when this engineer comes to this customer's home and asks him to explain the problem, the customer says that, we have a habit of having desserts after our dinner. And we also have this habit of eating chocolates and ice creams after dinner. And that particular day, he takes the engineer, the technician, along with him to the regular ice cream shops. And both of them go to the ice cream shop, buys an vanilla ice cream, and they come back. And when they start the car, surprisingly for the technician, the car is not starting. But he cannot just like that accept it. So what he does is, he comes the next day. The next day also, but this day they go and buy a chocolate ice cream, and they come back to the car, and when they switch on the car, this time the car is starting. It was again a surprise. Third day they come, they buy a strawberry ice cream, and when they come and start the car is again starting. Again it's a huge surprise. And for the fourth day, when they again come and buy a vanilla ice cream again and come back and start the car, this time the car did not start. So the technician thought that, okay, I have to do some research, but there is something inside. He cannot just like that note it down that this car doesn't like vanilla ice cream. So he does his own research, applies a lot of critical thinking, collects a lot of information, and finally finds out that whenever this customer buys vanilla ice cream, the time taken for the customer to come to the car, it is very less compared to the other 2 days. So when he further probes in, he finds that in this particular shop, the vanilla ice cream, it is actually kept at the entrance. So the customer takes very less time to purchase the ice cream and come back to the car and start the car. And within this less time, what happens is the engine doesn't cools off. The car, when they immediately comes and starts, a vapor lock falls on the system of the car, and this is the particular reason the car is not starting when they buy a vanilla ice cream. Less time, so the engine doesn't cool off and it is not starting. And it was a great customer experience for General Motors as well. It was a huge awakening. They got to know that within a short time the engine is not cooling down. And finally the things got solved. But the point I'm trying to say over here is, there is a saying called as the customer is always right. To an extent it is actually true, because the customer doesn't know to express it in right kind of words. So they will explain their problems in their own pattern of thinking. It is very much imperative for companies not to ignore these kind of calls, and as Gandhiji once said, customer is God. So, and to take every call very seriously and answer those calls so that they actually build a loyal customer base. And importantly, it is also an opportunity for them to enhance the quality of their products. So that is very much important. Through this particular incident, I just wanted to mention that every customer is actually important, and companies which provide exceptional customer service actually do well. Of course, there are a few customers who always create problems. Let us ignore those people. We are speaking about genuine calls and genuine problems which are raised. So you must also know some kind of these kind of interesting incidents related to customer service. If there is anything, please mention in the comment section. Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day.